Right, let me get myself situated. All right, we're ready to begin. Feel like I'm at church now. Okay, Proverbs chapter 8 reads as follows. Let me get my machine. Okay, we're on the right thing.
Voiceover on Bible. 1. Of the hunter, of the deliver nor give full go when that do that thou two thou if mice one more. You version 1 go.
Okay,
Speech
Proverbs,
off.
here we are. If you have it, say amen. If you do not have it, it's all right. Proverbs chapter 8 reads as follows. I'll be reading 8 through 11 in the King James Version. All right. My son, if...
No, it needs to be 8, chapter 8, verse 1 to 11.
Yes, sir, I'm on chapter 1.
No,
I'm on Proverbs 8.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir, my son, if thou be thou friend, if thou have a Christian,
Verse 6. Proverbs. Let's go back. That's chapter 6. He said we want chapter 8.
yes, ma'am.
That's it right there.
Can you click it? Or it's already
What do you want me to click?
chapter 8.
It's on 8.
Okay.
Wisdom and folly. Doeth not wisdom cry?
Voiceover on Land
That's it.
and
Come up.
ye simple she stand she and understuff not wisdom.
There it
and
is
folly.
right there.
Wisdom and folly.
Files Bible at the coming in at the door speech off.
Okay, at the coming on. Okay, here we are, and it reads as follows. Chapter. Here we are. Okay. Does not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places. Goodness, why would it do that?
You suggest Bible.
Sorry, the internet messed up.
To the sons of man is and my unfold at the chiefly in the she's 2 and understand doth not one
Does not wisdom
cry?
okay.
Speech off.
Does not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of her high places, beyond the way in the places of paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming at the doors. Call, and my voice is to the sons of man. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, but be ye of any understanding heart. Hear, and I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of the lips shall be right things. And with my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is not an abomination wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteous. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are understandeth and right to them that findeth knowledge. Receive my instruction and not, I like this, where it said, receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that man can be desired are not to be compared to it. My Lord, I like this very much.
All right, tell us about it, Joe.
You make me want to go read now. So I see where it talks about in verse 10, really verse 10 and 11 stuck out to me. Because where it said, receive my instruction, meaning take heed to my instructions and not silver. Meaning, if he say silver, you know how that old saying we say, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they say, what profit a man to gain more than he lose more than his soul?
Yeah.
All of this says to me, who would you rather have? Which is more precious? Is the rubies worth Jesus? Is the silver worth Jesus? But when you have Jesus, who else do you need? Because clearly this all you need right here is Jesus Christ. Because it says so, and knowledge rather than choice, gold. So it's saying don't choose silver over me because I'm giving you the knowledge, which is rather than a choice. In other words, you don't have a choice, but make that choice wisely because I'm here for you. I'm not here to say I am Jesus. I'm here to say because I walked as Jesus and I lived. And I'm here to make sure you understand what I've done through my works, that they may speak through you and that you'll be able to glorify my works and be able to portray them and teach them throughout your daily life.
All right. So as I'm hearing Joe talk, I'm hearing his interpretation, his broad, what I call a biblical theological interpretation come out, which is ultimately when the Proverbs are referring to my instruction and knowledge, my wisdom and my words, specifically verse 10 and 11. Joe, if I'm tracking with you, you're taking that to mean words and instruction and revelation about Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right. So, all right, this is good. This is good because because how you interpret this chapter really is formative in how you're going to think about Christian education. All right? Now, so far, we can look at Joe's interpretation and go, yeah, I can see how you get in there, but it seems like a jump. Right? Words doesn't mean Jesus. Instruction doesn't mean Jesus. All the gospel about Jesus is communicated in words, but not all words are about Jesus.
Not all words, but it said when you're looking at the Bible in context right here in this verse, if I may, conveys this point. It said, now this is Proverbs. Proverbs is Solomon who wrote it.
Yeah.
But he got the instruction from God because God asked Solomon, what more do you want? And he said, I want to be the wisest man. And God gave him that gift.
Yeah.
So therefore, when God gave him that gift, he gave him the gift of wise sayings and wisdom that we will later come to use as a book of teachings and understandings to direct and better help lives.
Yeah. Well, Joe, let me put it this way. I agree with where you're going. Okay? I agree with where you're going. I think ultimately, in several ways, this book points to its fulfillment in Jesus. But here's where some of us may not be tracking with you. We may not be able to see how you got there yet. And so that's part of what we're going to do here right now. We're going to see, can we make it to where you're saying we can make it? You've given us the destination, and now some of us are going, what roads did he take to get there? Okay? And you pointed broadly to the principle of divine inspiration, which is good. I agree with you. That's a principle. But let's see if there's more principles and rules out there and evidences that will help make the journey you've already made. All right, Ms. Teresa, if you read for us, read for us 11 to 17.